Hey, I'm Emily. I'm a professional editor who has been working for a private firm in the heart of Boston for the past 4 years. I'm 32 now, and I'd like to share a story from my life with you. Have you ever wanted something so badly that it takes root in your mind before it's even a reality? It's like you can walk through the door of a place that doesn't exist yet, or smell the morning coffee in a non-existent kitchen. For me, that feeling was about finding peace, space, and a place I could finally call my own. For 9 years, I saved every extra dollar and every bonus I got. I didn't take any trips or eat out. I just focused on this quiet dream of owning a home, a place that was truly mine. When I finally discovered it, it was far from perfect. The walls had peeling paint and the floors hadn't been polished since the 90s, but it had good bones and a lot of natural light, and for the first time in a while, it felt like something in my life was truly possible. I kept the purchase a secret. I didn't tell my parents or my older brother John. I wanted to surprise them and show them what I had accomplished on my own. John has always been the family favorite. He's married, polished, and his life is predictable. He and his wife Mia are the center of attention at every family gathering. The moment they walk in the room revolves around them. As for me, I work a standard job with long hours and nothing exciting. I show up when I can. They say they understand, but I can see in their eyes that they don't. The night I received the keys, I was too excited to sleep. I walked through every room feeling like I was dreaming with my eyes open. I gave myself a week to fix the place up before I shared the news with anyone. That Saturday, our whole family had dinner at my parents' house. It was the perfect moment. I walked in, and the familiar scent of my mom's pot roast hit me. It was always a bit too salty, but it was always comforting. They were laughing, and Mia was telling a story. I waited until dessert when we were having store-bought apple pie. I said I bought an apartment and smiled, feeling hopeful. The room went silent. John looked at me as if I'd said I was joining a cult. Mia gave a short, sharp laugh and said, "You seriously bought that place?" I showed them a picture on my phone. "It needs some work, but it has a lot of potential." John didn't even look. "You should have asked me first. Man, I could have helped you not throw away your money." My mom took the phone and frowned. "Oh, Emily, this looks rough. You should have let John go with you." My dad didn't say anything. He just handed the phone back to me as if it were something filthy. Then my younger brother, who hardly ever speaks, mumbled, "Well, it fits you." And just like that, everything crumbled. I sat there smiling, pretending that their words didn't hurt. I drove home in silence, with no music, just me, the streetlights, and 1,000 thoughts of what I wished they had said. I got back to my new apartment, closed the door, and fell apart on the floor. All those years of saving, all that daydreaming, and it took them just 2 minutes to make me feel worthless. But after the tears, something else emerged, a quiet, cold anger. It wasn't explosive, but it settled deep inside, telling me that they were never going to applaud my success anyway. So every day after my shift and every weekend I worked on the apartment, I painted, sanded, and fixed things. I poured my heart into those walls and cherished every moment of it. After a month, the place looked incredible. It wasn't perfect or ready for a designer magazine, but it was stylish, clean, and real. And even though I told myself I didn't need their approval, a small part of me still desired it. So I invited them with a simple text housewarming party this Saturday at 5. "Would love for you to see it." John responded 2 hours later with "Sure." No congratulations. My mom's reply was even colder. "We'll be there." I also called my grandma Doris, my dad's mother. She's 79 years old and as sharp as they come. She used to watch me when I was a kid and taught me how to garden and make pancakes shaped like dinosaurs. She was overjoyed and asked 100 questions, telling me how proud she was. She said she might be a little late, but she would be there. Saturday arrived and my apartment looked amazing. I made everyone's favorite meals and even had the wine my dad likes chilled. By 5 p.m. no one was there. By 5:30 still no one. By 6 p.m. I started calling them one by one, but all of them went straight to voicemail, as if they had all vanished. Then at 7 p.m., I got a text from my mom. We're having dinner with John and Mia and her parents at some fancy restaurant. Much more pleasant than being in your apartment, hope you understand. Then I saw a photo from John. They were at a fancy restaurant with wine glasses raised. The caption said, "Family dinner, so much better than expected." I stared at the picture, and for a moment I felt that same sting from a month ago. But before I could completely fall apart, there was a knock at my door. It was my grandma Doris. She smiled and gave me a heavy, elegant crystal vase for my housewarming. "Have you been crying?" she asked. I told her everything, the texts, the silence, the photo. Her face became hard. "I'm calling your father," she said, but then stopped. "No, I have a better idea." She sat me down and said she had another gift, a manila folder. I opened it and saw the deed to her lake house, the one I used to visit every summer where she taught me how to fish. "It's yours now, Emily," she said. "It's paid off and worth about $400,000. I couldn't speak. Then she pulled out a check for $250,000. "To help with your mortgage," she said, "because you did this on your own and you deserve it." I started crying again, but this time it wasn't because of sadness, it was from a feeling of freedom. She leaned in and smiled, that mischievous grandma smile. "Now take a photo of us holding the house papers and post it." I was confused. Why? I asked because people need to learn that actions have consequences. So I did. I captioned it, "Grateful for the most incredible gift from the woman who has always believed in me." The next morning, I had 17 missed calls. Voicemails, they were filled with panic, rage, and accusations. "Grandma's senile, you don't deserve that house. You manipulated her, you should be ashamed." Then there was a loud knock on my front door. I looked through the peephole and saw John and my mom. I didn't open it. I just said, "You're late. This apartment, the one you said was terrible, it's my home and you don't get to come in anymore." That was the last time I ever needed their approval. The people who truly love you will always show up, who don't just give you a reason to build stronger walls.